Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Blazers Ice Center. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they conclude this two-game series against the Oklahoma Warriors. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. And tonight, the Mudbugs will look for a series split and try to bounce back after a tough 4-0 opening night defeat by the hands of the Oklahoma Warriors. This one was pretty much all Oklahoma. They scored a pair of goals from Ben Lickness in the opening period to make it a 2-0 Warriors lead after one. And then later on, it was Brendan Schooley who added the game's third goal just a minute into the third. And then Dominic Kish added in the empty netter in the last minute of the third. That was the final 4-0. You're going to hear Brett Smith talk in our Landers pregame show. He wasn't overly concerned about really the way his team played. Of course, there were things that he felt like the team needed to work on, but he also said, look, it's just the first game of the season. We got a lot of new guys. We're trying to get everybody connected and gel them together, and it's going to take a little time, and hopefully tonight they'll bounce back. You're going to see some new faces in the Whataburger starting lineups. We'll talk to Brett Smith in a little bit. But I just want to remind our Mudbugs fans a look early into the 2025-2026 standings after one game played. A look into the South Division. Oklahoma obviously winners tonight. Last night they are 1-0. The Lone Star Brahmas won 1-0. The Amarillo Wranglers won 1-0. That was Michael Hill's head coaching debut, which was a success for him. Corpus Christi has yet to play their idol. Odessa was off last night. New Mexico took the loss. They're 0-1. The Rhinos were losers to the Lone Star Brahmas. They're 0-1, and the Mudbugs lost last night. They are 0-1 as well. We'll talk to Mudbugs assistant coach Brett Smith after these messages. It's the Bugs and the Warriors, the finale of this two-game series, coming up in just a little bit as we continue on in our Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. Game 2 of this two-game series, Game 2 of the regular season between the Mudbugs and the Oklahoma Warriors. We're joined by Mudbugs assistant coach Brett Smith. And last night, I guess you can say, for a lack of better terms, didn't go as planned. Can you kind of pinpoint, I guess, the biggest problem last night?
I don't know if you can pinpoint something in game one of a 60-game season. So I think we had a good effort. I think we made a lot of good hockey plays. If we can eliminate some turnovers that led to some of their goals, and that's going to help. But we need to get more traffic to the net, more pucks to the net, and just outwork them. I mean, we're a skilled team, but we're going to have success around battling and winning our battles everywhere on the ice. And if we can find a way to do that more tonight, I think we'll have a good chance coming out on top.
What'd you think of the bout? You had Remy Pusateri and Mason Wright, a couple of big boys in the middle, and perhaps Pusateri trying to light up this bench?
Yeah, I think that's what he was looking to do. It's always good to have guys step up like that are leaders, to try and create some energy, and it did. I mean, unfortunately, they scored a little bit after, but it did. It got the boys fired up and got them going.
You guys had some power play chances. Did you like what you saw, at least to a bit, on the power play, some of the looks that you did get?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we moved the puck around. Like I said here a second ago, we need to shoot the puck more as opposed to getting too pretty. But if we can get the puck to the net and create some traffic, we'll find a way to bang it home. We're talented, we're good enough, and we'll score some goals.
Tyler Hodges in net. He wasn't able to play last night, but he's in there tonight. This is a young man that all I hear is great things about him up and down the organization.
Yeah, he's a big, strong, great moving laterally goaltender and can come up with some big saves, so it'll be exciting to have it in there. I thought our goalie last night, Perrin, did a great job as well and made some saves when we needed it, but I know Hodge will be excited to get in there tonight.
Can you even pinpoint what Oklahoma did, or did they do anything to hinder what you guys wanted to do?
Personally, I don't think so. They scored 3 goals on 3 turnovers. That those 3 particular individuals and the guys that were out there with them, if we could do it over, it wouldn't happen. But things like that happen in the game. Hockey is a game of mistake. It's how you recover from their mistakes. And again, it's game 1. We got a lot of games to learn how to win the 9 we need in the playoffs, and the battle again starts tonight.
What kind of start do you need to see from your club to see a good sign?
Energy. Mudbugs culture is about energy and outworking, so I want guys flying. I want the pucks deep. I want throwing pucks to the net. I want us finishing our hits and just winning battles, playing tough, playing strong, and I think that's how we're going to come out.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center as we continue on in our Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. It's now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First for the Oklahoma Warriors, head coach by Mick Berge. The assistant coach is Nick Leopold. At left wing will be number 18, Ronnie Wade. At center will be number 16, A.J. Ewinski. And on the right wing will be number 26, Mason Wright. Defensively for the Warriors, it'll be number 21, John Kelly. And number 4, Trent Burleson. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 8th season as the bench boss. First-year assistant coach Brett Smith, honorary assistant coach Chris Lane, and goalie coach Rich Perron. At left wing will be number 22, one of the leaders, Carter McKay. At center will be number 23, Evan Hoagland. And on the right wing will be number 36, Joseph Semango. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 2, Mitchell Reed. And number 3, Evan Adams. And making the start in nets, this guy was very impressive in that exhibition series against the Ice Rays. From Ontario will be number 31, the soft-spoken, humble, but very talented Tyler Rogers. And we're excited to see him make his regular season debut this evening. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Down Home Meats, which have been serving the good folks of Stonewall, Louisiana for over 40 years. We're dedicated to creating sausage the way it was made 100 years ago, focusing on 4 main ingredients and natural casings to give you the very best old-school smoked sausage. Down Home Meats in Stonewall, Louisiana, serving neighboring cities around the area for countless number of years. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Porters, delivering the difference for Mudbugs Hockey. Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, facilities, and facility services for your company. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by North Caddo Express Lube in Vivian, offering oil changes, inspection stickers, transmission services, vehicle batteries, and key fob batteries. Mention the discount code MUDBUGS25, that's MUDBUGS25, and get 10% off your next service. We'll take another break. We're a little bit late this evening. We're not going to be starting at 7 o'clock. It looks like it's going to be a 7:10 start this evening, so please hang with us. There was a little bit of an issue on the ice. That's where we like to ask for, maybe Scott Musket to transport himself over here and fix this ice. There's a little bit of an issue, so we are on a delay. The clock has stopped in front of me at 8:01, folks, so it looks like a 7:10 start, a little bit late here on the finale of this 2-game series. We'll have more after these messages as we continue on in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center in Oklahoma for the finale of this 2-game series. We are on a delay right now. The clock has stopped at 8:01, still has not resumed, so we will be behind our scheduled 7 p.m. puck drop this evening, but I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that the Louisiana Association for the Blind is a proud partner of Mudbugs hockey, and we want to get you ready, especially for the biggest adults, for our Halloween party in the Arklatex. Don't worry, the Bugs are on the road, and it'll be held Saturday, October 25th at Live Casino in Bossier City. It's the second annual Eyeball for the Louisiana Association of the Blind. Come dressed in your best costume for a chance to win $1,000 in cold hard cash. Experience the haunted force, have your fortune told, and dance the night away with our dueling DJs. You have to be 21 or older to attend. Buy your tickets now at lablind.com. Want to wish a very happy birthday to Sarah Morse, our Mudbugs billet coordinator, for everything that she does. I want to thank all our 25-26 Mudbug billet families. Big thanks to Chad Abernathy, John and Brianna Belton, Miss Harriet Bonney, Dave and Casey Percotta, Jason and Courtney Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew, Keith and Rebecca Gibbs, Wanda Hadwin, Mike and Melissa Jones, Jerry and Tony Kendrick, Jeremy and Kristen Kennedy, who are in the building this evening, Chucky Landry, Jason and Sarah Morris, Martin and Carla Mueller, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Brad and Yoni Rayburn, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Chris and Kimberly Cepeda, Mr. Riley Spencer, Mark and Shannon Weldon, Mark and Beth Woods, and Don and Janice Watt. We are still on a delay, but now the clock's running, so we're getting closer to the Landers opening puck drop. But I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that the home opener is next Friday night. The Mudbugs will take on the Amarillo Bulls, so come on out. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop for both Friday and Saturday, which includes a player parade on Saturday from 4:30 to 6:30. It's also Dollar Day at the concession stands. So you want to be sure to make your way over there. Enjoy yourselves Friday and Saturday, 7-11. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. And the delay is rectified as a glass broke, I believe, during warm-ups. And they had to use a plywood just to my left to get that fixed up in time. Looks like it's ready to go for game time as we get closer to the Landers opening puck drop. I want to thank more of our corporate partners this evening and remind our Mudbugs fans that our next viewing party, our first viewing party of the Buffalo Wild Wings Virgin, will be September 26th. That'll not this Friday, but the following Friday. The Mudbugs will be on the road for the finale of their NAHL showcase, 11:45 a.m. puck drop. So join us for a lunch bug special at the Buffalo Wild Wings Bossier City location. Wings, beer, sports, and Mudbugs. What more do you want? Come on out, have a good time. It's our first viewing party of the season. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by various corporate partners, including Bayou Outdoors, Advanced Air Conditioning, ETBU, Coke, Morrison DeWitt, Fleet Pride, Graph Orthodontics, Bayou Roofing and Mechanical Services, McKay Consulting, Metro Aviation, Shreveport Bossier Commission, Shreveport Regional Airport, Southern Air, Willis Knighton, glad to have them back as the official medical provider of Mudbugs hockey, and Pro-Like Energy. We'll have more after these messages as we count down to the Landers opening puck drop. We promise this time it's the finale of this two-game series. This is the Landers pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back in to the Blazers Ice Center. The lights are out. The strobes are strobing. And we're ready to get this baby underway soon as the Mudbugs and the Warriors about to make their way out onto the ice. I do have a correction to make, and this is special thanks to the staff correcting me on this. The 4:30 to 6:30 tailgate next Saturday, when the Mudbugs have their home opening series against the Amarillo, those dollar days will be on all food at the tailgate area. Of course, concession food inside at regular price. But be sure to jump out on the dollar goodies at our tailgate at the Ag Building. So that's across the street from the pond. And we hope to see you there. The players will be making a parade. They'll come on out at 5 o'clock, so you don't want to miss that as well. Lots of fun as we celebrate another home opener for Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs in their red and black jerseys with the white letterings and the black numberings with the white outline over them as they are on the ice at the moment. Want to remind our Mudbugs fans that you can celebrate next birthday party at George's Pond. Private ice time, private party room is available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. The Warriors are now onto the ice in their orange jerseys with the Warrior logo in front, the black numberings and letterings along the backside. The Mudbugs injury report is as follows. Only Jonah Jasser to report, as he is out with an upper body injury. They hope to have him back next weekend for Amarillo. Tonight's injury report is brought to you by Morse & DeWitt Injury Lawyers, another proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. The Mudbugs have lots of fun stuff planned next Friday and Saturday. We hope to have you out once again for our home opening series. The Mudbugs had a longer than normal film session this afternoon. They have to feel better. And Mudbugs hoping they can bounce back after a 4-0 defeat last night by the hands of the Warriors. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem. As the Mudbugs getting ready for game number 2 of this 60-game campaign. And the finale of this 2-game series. Mudbugs skate from right to left. And they will have Evan Hoagland at center ice to lock it up with A.J. Iwinski. You'll see some Mudbug regular season debuts this evening, including Gabriel Lopez Corsi. Carson Young is in the lineup. Gordon Guerrero, and then, of course, Tyler Rogers between the pipes. Mudbugs got good news this evening as there was no suspension handed down to Hoagland after his kneeing infraction knocked him out of the game early last night. And he's a very talented young center that the Mudbugs have a lot of high hopes on. Almost 20 minutes late due to the broken glass to my left. This is a pesky Warriors squad. It's Hoagland and Iwinski at center ice. Hoagland battles and he wins the draw, and we're underway from Oklahoma. Play to the near side there to Reed. Reed to the far side there to Adams. Plays it up ahead there to Semengo, and Semengo will go ahead and lob it in deep into the Oklahoma zone. All the way into the near corner. Shot toward the net there by Semengo, and it got blocked. He had a chance from the near circle. Now along to the near corner, that's Semengo. He'll work it in deep behind the Oklahoma net. He'll work the wagons. He'll go to the right point there to Adams. Adams now will just checker it into the near corner. Picked up there by McKay. Tried to throw one toward the net, but there was a defender who was able to block that off. All the way back into the Mudbug zone to the right of Hodges. As the puck now just nailed back out to center. The puck nailed back in there by Luger. Played around to the far side boards. Taken there by Hoagland. Hoagland has it now. And out to the far side, spinning around there is Adams. Playing in front of a lot of family this evening, including his sister, aunt, grandma, and of course against his cousin, which is Ronnie Wade, on the other side of things. Along to that far corner, to the right of Hodges. Goes now to the near side. Picked up there by Greiner. Up ahead there to Earhart. Off the stick of Tremblay. Along to the inboards behind the Oklahoma net. Along the inboards, battling for it are the Bugs. Now behind the net, Earhart tries to centering feed, but it was gobbled up there by Schooley. Shot gets blocked there on a shot by Pusateri. DeRosa going to work it back into the left side. And Schooley and Pusateri kind of run into each other as the puck is laced back into the Oklahoma zone. We are 2 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Puck was deflected into the Mudbug zone. Puck now picked up there by Wolf Talby, intercepted there by Bednarik. Bednarik shot toward the net, blocked in front. Good block there by Guerrero. Another shot to the net, stick save. Oh, that might hit the side of the post. That was a shot there by Lickness, looking for another one in this series. Play to the left point, settled down. Shot toward the net there by McClellan, gets blocked into the far corner. And puck not out. Shot toward the net there by Kish. Save made there by Hodges. He had to stay with it as it got deflected on its way through. Kish now kisses it back in behind the Mudbugs net. Good first opening pressure here by Oklahoma. Puck now banked up off the near side boards. Barrett looks at Wolf Talby, and he comes in offsides. And that's how this game gets started. 3:48 in to the opening period, which is brought to you by Advanced Air Conditioning and Heating, and offering installations, repairs, and maintenance for homes and businesses in the area. Log on to advancedac.com. Face off far Oklahoma blue line. We're glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night in Oklahoma. Lopez Corsi able to ding it into the Oklahoma zone. Played up off the near side board. Sorensen's pass gets chopped at there by Carson Young, but back out now. Here comes Sorensen. Sorensen, tough angle shot, save made, rebound chance, score! I believe it deflected up off the skate. Was that Easton? It was. Oh, jeez. Tyson Easton deflects an inadvertent puck, and it beats Hodges. Oklahoma 1, Shreveport nothing on a very fluky goal. Sorensen will get credit for the goal. They always say get pucks to the net, good things will happen. And that one goes against the Mudbugs. 1-0 Warriors. The goal comes at 3:06 of the opening frame. Boy, Sorensen threw it from a tough angle, that right corner, and it deflected up off of the padding of Easton and into the net. All the way down into the near side corner, 1-0 lead. Oh, shot to the net, fought off there by Hodges. It was a shot there by Luger. 1-0 lead on the goal from Sorensen. The assists go to Riley Fast and Mac Blue. And it comes at 3:06 of the opening frame. Oklahoma has it through the middle. That's Luger. Left side, he'll go ahead and ladle it in. Picked up there by Case. Case around to the near side. Case goes in and throws it through the middle. It was deflected in deep into the Oklahoma zone. Held in there by Hoagland. Getting help there from McKay, and now the puck chops around and squibs back out to center. Mudbugs got to get back. McKay. Gagno toward the net, tip, score! I believe the tip was in front by Schooley. Oklahoma 2, Shreveport nothing. Schooley with his second of the series. Two goals, a little more than a minute apart. Time of the goal, 4:15. Schooley from Gagno and DeRosa, and that's a great tip from Schooley, cutting through the slot to beat Hodges. Shots on goal right now, 5-0 in favor of Oklahoma. Griner battles for it. Won there by Lickness. Lickness now will nudge it into the far corner. Kish, play to the near side. Lickness a shot, and it might have got the netting. 4:28 gone by here in the opening period. Mudbugs in a similar spot that they were in last night. In an early 2-0 lead, 2-0 deficit rather. All the way into the near corner. Now left point, Reed able to hold it in behind the Oklahoma net. Now the Warriors able to wallop it off the far side board. Now the puck just banked back up ahead there to Earhart. Earhart trying to make something happen. Far circle shot. Save made there by Kimbrell. And now a shot toward the net just ahead of the blue line. Another save made there by Kimbrell. And we get a break in the action. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of the best pizza in town. Two 2-0 lead for Oklahoma as the Bugs have the puck back in their own end. Gephardt through the middle. An old coach used to tell me your hardest win of the season is your first one. And the Mudbugs in an early hole this evening, looking for their first win of the season. McClellan into the far corner. Play it around to the near side boards. Held in there by Adams. Adams now to the near side. Falling down there was Barrett. He might have lost his balance. And now the puck is smoked up ahead. Left side there to Blue. Blue trying to give it to Fast. It was broken up nicely there by Case as the puck is played all the way down into the Oklahoma zone. Wolf Talby thought he deflected that puck. He didn't like that icing call. Had a few words for the official. Face off deep in the Mudbug zone. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the advanced air conditioning opening period. Looks like Iwinski got kicked out. No, he didn't. Got deked out. Barrett wins the draw. Mudbugs got to do the little things right. Along to the far corner. Adams to the near side there to Case. Case to the far side. Up ahead, Wolf Talby will lead it up ahead there for Stock. Now into the far corner. Gagnon going to pick up the loose change. And he'll go ahead and sputter it up ahead. Oklahoma was onside. Now stolen away there by Adams. Mudbugs have some numbers. Back the other way up ahead there to Young. Shot toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Puck now scrambling around. Adams poking at it. Save made there by Kimbrell. And now we got some bodies starting to fly a bit. Not much there to speak any more highly of there. But Adams going hard to the net. Well, that Oklahoma bench is hot. Mick Berge was here last year and then as the assistant coach took over as the bench boss this season. Carson Young will take the draw. He wins it. Toward the net there was DeLulio, and it went wide of the Oklahoma net. Played back up top to Pusateri. Pusateri sends one toward the net, in and out of the glove of Kimbrell, and he'll cover up on the hot potato. With 13:16 remaining here in the opening period. Oklahoma 2, Shreveport nothing. Mudbugs going to get some personnel changes. Coach Soupy wants a wholesale line change. Face off right wing circle, and the win goes to Kish. To the near side, up ahead through the middle. Good stick there by Hoagland. Now played back. Gliding back there is Kelly. And he'll carom it up off the far side boards and all the way down. In deep in the Mudbug zone. Behind the Bugs net. Semengo mails it around the far side boards. Pusateri up ahead there to McKay. McKay gains the blue line. McKay coming in. He fanned on the shot. He might have lost control of it. That's a good job defensively by Kelly. Now left point, Mudbugs trying to hold the zone in front of the Oklahoma bench. Still fighting for it. That one trying to get logged off. Lickness is in there, pushing and shoving Reed's in there. And now played through the middle. That's Burleson coming in from the right side. He'll go ahead and checker it into the far corner. A lot of time in this one. 2-goal lead, always the most dangerous in hockey. McKay to the far side as the puck is leveled in there by the big, bulky Gordon Guerrero, the Cornhusker State blue liner for the Bugs. Along to the left side. Good hard check there by Guerrero. As the puck now is yanked up ahead. Trying to grab it there is Griner. He does. Far circle shot. And a save made there by Kimbrell. Looked a bit shaky there by Kimbrell. Earhard over to Tremblay. Across far circle ripper. And he got the glass. That was a shot there by Griner. Had a good look at it. And now in front of the Oklahoma bench. Battling for. Back out to center. Gephardt now. Played up now to the near side right in front of me. Earhard now will just go ahead and scoop that puck all the way in to the Oklahoma zone. 11.5 remaining here in the opening period. 2-0 lead for Oklahoma. To the near side there to Sorensen. Sorensen fired toward the net. Right pad save made there by Hodges. Now right side, here comes the Minnesota native. That's Griner in on the forecheck. Grabbed there by Fast. Fast along into the near corner. Case a shot blocked in front. Played back out to center. Fast left side. He'll go ahead and love tap this baby in deep behind the Mudbugs net. Played around the end boards. Wolf Talby played around the far side there to Griner. Griner's going to play it, and he'll just go ahead and drop it on back. It's a Case as the puck now squirts out free back out to center. Puck now just dumped back in there by Kelly. The near side trying to grab it and go. There was Stock. Stock able to just nudge it up ahead in front of me. Good hard check, Kelly on Wolf Talby. Far side, here's Ronnie Wade. He gets hooked up. And now through the middle, grabbed there by Wolf Talby. Up ahead there to Stock. Stock drops it off there to Barrett. Here comes the Music City native. Spins it around. Over. Turnaround shot there by Stock. Save made there by Kimbrell. Holding the zone there is Stock to the right point there to Adams. Adams fires one toward the net. Blocked in front. Rebound again. Shot toward the net. Kimbrell makes the save. Another shot. Trying to hack and whack in front. There was Barrett. DeLulio was there as well, pushing and shoving now. Still pushing and shoving. A very feisty Evan Adams. We got penalties coming up? We do. I think they're both going in. Adams is going in. Burleson's going in. It's a slash. Wait a minute here. Was there 2 penalties on Adams? Coach Soupy looks a bit puzzled on why the face-off is going back into the Mudbug zone. And now they're bringing one of the officials over. Coach Soupy displeased on where the draw is going to be taking place right now. Brett Smith now adding his opinion on the call. Shots on goal favoring the Mudbugs right now, 7-6, but they are down 2-0 in this game. Wow. They gave Adams 2 penalties on that play. So 5-on-4. First power play of the night belongs to Oklahoma. Blocked in front. Turnaround shot. Oh, boy. Hodges might have made a save along that short side. Lickness had a good look at it as it deflected into protective netting. First choice personnel penalty kill was good last night. And they're back to work this evening on the first attempt. They must have added a 2-minute on Adams. They did not report that via the PA announcer. Good job by the Bugs to work it out. Now a steal, shot toward the net. Save made there by Kimbrell. It's a good short-handed opportunity there for DeLulio. Long into the near side, Wade. Pass broken up. Mudbugs trying to clear it. They cannot. Oh, geez. Kish played back up top now to Kelly. Kelly from the point. A roller toward the net. smothered up there by DeLulio and smacked all the way down there by Wolf Talby. We're down to about a minute remaining on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Oklahoma 2, Shreveport nothing. 9:08 remaining here in the opening period, brought to you by Advanced Air Conditioning. Oh, good job there by Guerrero to seal up that neutral zone play. Now to the near us, McClellan across, far circle, Sorensen a shot, and he got the glass, and it ricochets all the way down. Stick around for the North Caddo Express Lube first intermission show. Duncan Welker will be interviewing Alex Perrin, last night's goaltender for the Bugs. And our Digs with Dunk, you don't want to miss it, in our first intermission show. Once again brought to you by North Caddo Express Lube as the puck is chopped all the way down. Good job there by Semengo. I don't know about you, but Coach Soupy and I have talked about this. Semengo gives me a lot of Connor Gato vibes, just the way he looks, the way he plays, the skill set. And that's a good thing. An errant pass, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Connor Gato helped the Mudbugs win a Robertson Cup championship back in the 2021 season. Far circle coming in toward the net. That was Tremblay, and he whistled that one wide. And now Earhart down low behind the Oklahoma net. Fighting for it there is Griner. Griner tried to center, but Luger was in his way. Played up ahead. Far side, that's Schooley, and Schooley will slip it on net. Covered up there by Hodges with 7:38 to go here in the opening period. A break in the action. The Warriors 2, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center in Oklahoma City. 2-0 lead for the Warriors. Mudbugs back in action for their home opener next Friday night. They'll host a 2-game series against Michael Hill and the Amarillo Wranglers. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have our home opening series, spirit-themed weekend, and our tailgate party Saturday from 4:30 to 6:30. It'll be all dollar on goodies at the tailgate in the Ag Building. So come on out, player parade at 5 p.m. Get your tickets for Friday and Saturday back at George's Pond by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face off to the right of Hodges, deep in the Mudbug zone, pushing and shoving away from that draw. Face off one there by right and taken there by Lopez Corsi. Back out to center. Now Kearney able to touch it in deep behind the Bugs net. Now the puck is just banked up ahead, back out to center. Wade takes a hard hit there by Lopez Corsi. Getting physical, using that big burly body of his. To the far corner now. Grabbed there by DeLulio. Played on back there to Pusateri. Up off the stick of Corsi. Played into the Oklahoma zone. Good forecheck there by DeLulio. Under 7 to go here in the opening period. 2-0 lead for Oklahoma. Far side there to Gagno. And Gagno able to slither it in to the Mudbug zone. Losing his stick was Case. Played back out to center. Bednarik gets his pocket picked there by Semengo. Semengo now pushes it up ahead. Into the near corner he goes. Semengo along the end boards. Battling for it. Getting help there by Hoagland. Hoagland behind the net. Play to the right point there to Adams. Adams waits. Far half wall shot toward the net. Blocker save made there by Kimbrell. Played back out to center. Oklahoma will rush it up the ice. Bednarik onto the stick of Lickness. Lickness into the near corner. Hodges looks on. Along to the end boards. Played there by Kish. Kish now battling for it. Up along the boards, along the near side. Played there by McKay. Stock back to McKay. And it was too far for him. Paddle away there by Kimbrell to paddle it away out of trouble. Now into the far corner. Hoagland battles for it. Semango overskated it to the right point. Settled down to the left side. Gephardt a shot. Blocked in front. Here's a chance. McKay back up top. Gephardt a ripper. Blocked in front. And now they'll play it back out to center. That's Oklahoma. Played back there by Easton. Easton to the far side. Up off the stick of Hoagland. Now battling for it. Far half boards. Grabbed back into the Mudbug zone there by Gephardt to the near side there to Easton. Back to Gephardt. Gephardt, right side, will work his way up the ice. And I think that puck deflected out of play. Well, that's an offside on the Bugs. Faceoff's coming at center ice. Big hello to the Gephardts tuning tonight from Michigan. Hope they're doing well. Just getting to know this young man. He is a talented blue liner. Mudbugs are very excited about Corbin Gephardt. A lot of skill, a lot of talent, a lot of will. The will and skill is a great combination. Along to the far corner. To the right of Hodge as it rolls around. Deep in the Mudbug zone. Good stick there by Stock to get it back out to center. Now played up ahead. Good hard check there by Wolf Talby. Now Stock able to slip it in deep in the Oklahoma zone. In on the forecheck there is Barrett. Played up off the far side boards. Less than 5 to go in the opening period. And now taken back out there by Fast. Fast now through the middle. Fast now kind of gets taken down there by Guerrero. Looked awkward. Far side there to Stock. Stock will go ahead and just hammer it in and stopped on net there by Kimbrell. Far side, that's Kelly. He's going to go ahead and shake it into the near corner. Behind the net of Hodges. Trying to spin it away, there is Reed. Reed to Adams. Adams gets hooked up a little bit to the far corner now. Through the middle. And up off the near side glass, back out to center. Good job there by Reed to get it up ahead. Up off the stick now of Griner. Along to the left point. Earhart battling for it. Reed battling for it. Played back out to center. Tremblay to the far side there to Adams. Up off the stick it goes of Griner. Behind the Oklahoma net. Warriors have it. To the far side there to DeRosa. Intercepted there by Tremblay. Tremblay can't get it in deep. Played right back into the Mudbug zone. DeRosa shot. He breaks Reed's stick on a block. Now play to the far side. Right to the near corner. Played back up top to the right point there to Luger. Shot toward the net through traffic. That one got the glass. The far corner. Picked up there by Reed. Reed cannot wiggle it out. Iwinski held in there. Right point there to right. Right now, down low into the near corner there for Iwinski. Good check into the near corner there by Earhart. And played back to the right point. Right. Fans on the shot. And we got a whistle. We got a penalty coming up. It's a slashing call on Luger. And the Mudbugs will get their first power play of the evening. It's brought to you by Scott Powerline. With good work from the Mudbugs, and that's a tough penalty to take if you're Oklahoma, taking one in the offensive zone. With 2:57 remaining here in the opening period. Face off one there by the Bugs. They work it behind the net, up off the near side boards, played back out to center. Drop back there to Adams. Adams, right side, through the neutral zone, goes through the middle. Adams skates up, pirouettes into the near corner now. Tried to get it in deep, and he does to Hoagland. Hoagland now behind the Oklahoma net. Will work it around the clock. To the right point it goes to Barrett. Down low there to Hoagland. Hoagland looks. They got McKay, net front. Over to Adams. Adams now into the near corner there to Semango. Played back, right wing circle. Shot. He was trying to find Hoagland along the back door, and he just missed. Semango played back up top. Mudbugs hold the zone. Semango waits. Over to Hoagland. Near side shot, and he got the glass. Was that tipped? Looks like it is, and that draw will stay in the Oklahoma zone. With 1:13 remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Face off left wing circle. Griner comes up empty there. Along into the near corner. Ooh, vicious takedown. As Earhart kind of got his head thrown into the ice. Earhart's got it now. To the right point it goes. Settled down there by Tremblay. Gephardt into the near corner there to Griner. Gephardt across to Tremblay. Kicks it around a little bit. Stays with it. Good job there by Tremblay to get it in deep. Intercepted there by Burleson. And held in there temporarily. And now Kelly's got it along the end boards. Wade able to whip it up off the near side boards. And oh, Griner can't hold the zone. And now through the middle. Tremblay gains the zone. Right side. That's Tremblay. Played back to the right point to Gephardt. Across there to Griner. Top of the point. Gephardt looks through the bumper. And he lost possession of the puck. And it goes out to the neutral zone. Oh, and Gephardt's pass gets blocked. And now Kish up ahead. A chance for Bednark. And a save made there by Hodges. Big save at the most critical time for Hodges with 1:12 to go in the opening period. Gephardt a little indecisive, it looked like, on what he wanted to do with that puck in the Oklahoma zone. He just lost control of that puck. Coach Soupy trying to calm him down on that Mudbugs bench. We're down to 18 seconds remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Face off to the right of Hodges. Mudbugs win the draw. Reed's got it. Reed, left side, thrown across to the far side off the back heel of Pusateri. That's going to just about do it for this man advantage. Down to a minute remaining in the opening period. 5-on-5 we skate. Reed through the middle. And that pass gets broken up. Taken there by Lopez Corsi. Intercepted. Lickness. Good job on the back check there by Lopez Corsi. Now Kish pushes the forecheck. And it's taken there by Reed. Reed up ahead. Oh, he missed. No. Oh, he did. No, he got the stick of Corsi. Now played it into the near corner. Grabbing it is their Young. Now chopped at up off the near side boards. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They do. From the high slot now. Far circle shot there by Adams gets blocked. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Shot from a tough angle up in tight. There by DeLulio was stopped there by Kimbrell. Now back the other way. Up off the near side boards. Fast a shot. Glove save. Made there by Hodges. Pushing and shoving now after the whistle. It's a couple of big guys. Fast and Lopez Corsi. Face-off will come back in deep in the Mudbug zone. 7 seconds remaining in the period. Face-off won there by Oklahoma. They got a chance. Sorensen to the far corner there to McClellan. McClellan's shot gets blocked, and that'll do it for the period. Turnaround shot, it wouldn't have mattered there by Sorensen from the left point, and it is blocked. A couple of early goals in this one. One from Sorensen, and then a minute and 9 seconds later from Brendan Schooley. Sorensen's the one that threw the shot toward the net. It deflected off of Ty Easton and into the net at 3:06, gave Oklahoma a 1-0 lead. Then Brendan Schooley able to score again, 4:15 in. 2 goals, 1:09 apart, and the Mudbugs trail in this one, 2-0. Stick around for the North Caddo Express Lube first intermission show. Duncan Welker will be chatting it up with last night's Mudbugs netminder Alex Perrin. After these messages, this is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back to the North Caddo Express Lube First Intermission Show. I'm sitting here with Mudbugs goaltender number 72, Alex Perrin. Alex, thank you for coming on. So, first question I got for you, Alex. You come from Tampa, Florida. You a big Lightning fan?
Yeah, big Lightning fan. My dad played there, I think 04 to 06, and
Really?
was born there. So big
Really?
fan.
Who's your dad, if you don't mind me asking?
Eric Perrin.
Eric Perrin. Good
Yeah.
player. Good play from what I heard, because now the name starts to sound familiar. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, as for you, you got a taste a bit of what the Mudbug hockey atmosphere was last year.
Yeah.
Came down for a couple games right around the playoff time. With that in mind, what made you want to come back to Shreveport and, just get that full-time taste as opposed to, that little partial taste?
I think the biggest draw for me was obviously how we develop players here and the culture. I think Coach Soupy does a great job developing guys here, and so does Rich Perron with the goalies, and that was just a huge draw for me.
Coach Rich is a really good goalie coach. Former Penguin, too, as well.
Yeah.
One of my favorite teams, but we'll get back to that at some point in the day. So, why number 72?
My go-to number is usually 27. That's what I got when I first started playing goalie, and I
until
just
you
flipped it around. Yeah.
Flipped it. Oh, good. Well, good.
Yeah.
And the only reason I asked that is because every number has a story. Like, for example, Mudbugs assistant coach Brett Smith, when he first played as an amateur, he's usually number 5, but we had somebody number 5, David Oliver. So my dad, Billy T. Welkers, said to him, hey, 4 + 1, 5, and then added a second 5, so 55.
There you go, yeah.
But nonetheless, it's good to have you here. If you could pick out one thing that you are trying to work on the most this upcoming season, what is it and why? And you can go into length, doesn't matter, just one thing that you are working on this season.
I think for me is just staying within myself as much as possible. I think I'm a very athletic goalie.
Good.
And I think I use that to my advantage a lot, but sometimes I can be a little over aggressive on some plays. So I think for me is just finding the perfect balance of
Absolutely.
just being technical and quick and athletic.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong, I don't think, with being too aggressive as a goalie. Now, granted, the last time I played goalie was, I was 8 years old in a travel hockey tournament. But like I said, it's at some point somebody will hear about that. But moving on here, what's the one team you're looking forward to and facing outside of, Oklahoma this weekend?
Probably Lone Star at some point, hopefully this
Big
season.
rivalry. Big historic rivalry. Goes back all the way to the WPHL days.
Yeah.
But that's a little historical nugget at some point we'll get to hear from later. So, like I mentioned earlier, you're a big Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
Yeah.
You a big fan of, trying to think of their goalie right now off the top of my head.
Oh, Andrei Vasilevsky.
Vasilevsky.
Yeah, that's probably one of the guys I look up to the most right now. I think, he's done a pretty good job over the years, just what I explained,
absolutely.
tightening up his game. So
Absolutely. It's almost like he's evolved, and that's something you're looking to do in terms of your style of play. Good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. All right. So, we'll get a little bit personal here. What made you want to play goalie? And I asked that for all the youth hockey parents asking there, and little Johnny asked, Mommy, I want to be a goalie. And,
oh boy, yeah. I played forward for till I was 9 years old, and I kind of wasn't really feeling a big passion for the game. And then one of my cousin's best friends was playing goalie at this hockey camp one time, and I really liked his gear and stuff, and he had a full set I could use. And
Good. Always helps when getting that full set, because goalie gear, from what I've heard, not that cheap. But,
yeah, it's a pretty penny.
But I digress. All right. Well, with that in mind, if you had to play one position outside of goalie, would it be forward, or would you want to maybe move to the back line in that defense area?
Oh, I would definitely be a forward.
Definitely be a forward?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, carrying on a little bit more into your personal life, a little bit about why you got into hockey, because everybody has that origin story.
Yeah. Well, I was just kind of always around hockey a lot. Obviously, moving around with my dad, and he put me and learned to skate like a lot of other guys when I was younger, and it's just something that kind of stuck with me.
It's a thing where you kind of grew up with it.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Yeah, and a lot of people around here, I think, kind of have that story. I have that story from personal experience. 3 years old, I get learn to skate program, and well, off to the races from there. But
exactly. Yeah.
I digress. We're sitting here with Mudbugs goaltender number 72, Alex Perrin. Now, you got some experience of what the Southern Division style of play is like, very rough, very aggressive. Mm-hmm. Do you think you can add to that as a goalie? Because, a lot of people think goalies are just, well, I say a lot of people think that, but few people think goalies are laid back and not as aggressive, but there are a lot of aggressive goalies. Is that something you want to be, an aggressive goalie, a guy, possibly runs one of your teammates and, you stick up for him? Is that something you want to do?
I mean, I think for me, it's just more doing my job, stopping the puck. But, absolutely, like, we're all a team here, and, someone, needs to be stuck up for. And I'll do it, absolutely.
Good. All right. So, like I mentioned, you got a little taste of Shreveport earlier in the year. Outside of that little taste of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, how has the billet life been for you? Who's your billet, and who are some of your roommates, if you have any?
Yeah, I've been living with John, Brianna Belton, and also Ryan Moyes and Owen Case.
Ryan Moyes, Owen Case, good guys.
Yeah, great guys. It's been awesome. It's a great home. They're such nice people. Good. They take care of us really well, and it's just like very relaxing when we get home, and we can really just focus on hockey. And
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. It's always that one thing you look forward to at the end of a hard day, just coming home and just thinking about hockey, but also relaxing at the same time.
Yeah.
Am I correct on that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big relief.
All right. Well, Alex, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll be back with more after these messages in the North Caddo Express Loop First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
For those that have fallen, I say, get up. For those that are asleep, I say, wake up. For those that are seated, I say, rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
For those that have fallen, I say, get up. For those that are asleep, I say, wake up. For those that are seated, I say, rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center. 2-0 lead for Oklahoma. Goals 109 apart from Kyle Sorensen on a lucky, really a fluky bounce off the stick of the Mudbugs' Ty Easton and into the net. And then 109 apart, it was Brendan Schooley scoring off the tip in front. First goal at 3:06, the second goal at 4:15. 2-0 lead for Oklahoma. Second period coming up. And it is brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs will skate from left to right in the long change period. Mudbugs trying to wake up and look for their first goal of the 25-26 season, only trailing this one 2-0, lost last night 4-0. And Mudbugs bench trying to get these guys into this game. Hoagland battles for it, and the draw is won there by Ewinski. We're underway here in the middle frame. Once again, 2-0 lead for Oklahoma. Now to my left, along into the near side. Picked up there by Adams. Up off the near side boards, Wade. Off the stick there to right, far circle shot. Save made there by Hodges. Far half wall, McKay. Dropped on back there to Reed. Reed onto the stick of Adams. Adams through the middle. Adams skates in. Comes in from the right wing circle now. Throws it in front. Backhander toward the net. That was a tricky shot. Off the shot there of Semango. Fought off there by Kimbrell. Right back out to center. Left side. That's right. And he'll go ahead and whack it in. Sticked down there by Hodges. Along into the near corner. Played back up top. Right point. That's Lickness. Good stick to break up that lane by McKay and taken there by Semango. Semango wants to lead the charge. Back the other way, and the puck broken up along the back check. Nicely there by Bednarik. Now coming through the seam. Here's Lickness all alone. Shot, score! Through the 5-hole of Hodges. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 0. Mudbugs got caught on a change, and Lickness went through the middle, and now Pusateri upset with the lead official about something he saw. I'm not sure what transpired there, but Pusateri was heated after the goal given up. .112 into the second. 3-0 lead for the Warriors. Lickness with his third goal in this series. Puck rolled on net. Hodges just going to cover it up. Boy, Ben Lickness has been a thorn on the Mudbug side. The returning Warrior takes a perfect feed from Bednarik. Joseph Luger will get the secondary helper. Pusateri upset about, I couldn't read his lips. I believe it was a sequence on the Mudbugs bench. Perhaps an offside from Oklahoma that he thought he saw. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely get some more clarification from my angle. Tough vantage point from where I'm at to see what he was so upset about. Guerrero tripped up, but he'll get it up ahead now. Too far there for Tremblay. 3-0 lead for Oklahoma. Played up off the near side boards right in front of us. Case intercepted. Sorensen, a snapper. Left pad save made there by Hodges. Play it around now. The puck is shaken all the way down for icing on Bugs hockey. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans, Mudbugs back at home this next weekend. I guess you can say next weekend. They'll take on Amarillo. 7-11 puck drop. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Now a shot toward the net, fought off there by Hodges on a high riser from the left point there by Kelly. Now a bouncer on net goes wide of the Mudbugs net into the near corner. Schooley has it. Schooley walks the line. Played into the far half wall, worked in deep there by Knutson. Up along the far side, now to the right point. Far half wall, Knutson. He'll drop it in deep there to DeRosa. Into the far corner. Burleson down low. He centering feed, 8 up there by Earhard. To the near side there to Guerrero. And Guerrero will go ahead and sizzle it in deep. Wholesale line change for Coach Stupi. He needed it. Played up off the far side window, back out to center. Fighting for it there is Reed. And intercepted. Now taken away there by Wolf Talby. Wolf Talby will go ahead and thump it in to the Oklahoma zone. And taken back out, Burleson will go ahead and force it back into the far corner, deep in the Mudbug zone to the left of Hodges. 3.5 gone by here in the middle frame. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport nothing. Into the near corner. Grabbed there by Reed. Reed will go to the far side there to Wolf Talby. Wolf Talby up ahead, left side. Now through the middle, that's Barrett. Barrett coming in. Barrett slowed down into the far corner. He works it into the left point. Gets it back up top now. Reed on over to Easton. They go around the horn. Wolf Talby a shot blocked in front there by Barrett. Now along the inboard, Samango. Far corner, back up top to the left point. Reed a drive, and it hit off a stick in front. That's a good stick. I believe it was the stick of Ronnie Wade. Now along to the far corner, Mudbugs. Good zone time in front. That was DeLulio trying to find a cutting stock through the middle. All the way down the length of the ice, icing on Oklahoma. And the Mudbugs know that this is a good advantage. They got some Oklahoma tired skaters. This face-off will go to the left wing circle. Young to take the draw. Looks like Young got kicked out. Nope, he didn't. He just got warned. Well, last year they were quick to kick guys out of the face-off dot. Now played back out to center. Oklahoma 2-on-2. Here's Wright to the far corner. Good body positioning there by Pusateri. Played up ahead, up off the far side stick of Lopez Corsi. Now along into the near side. The puck skipped back out to center. Corsi played on back to Gephardt, over to Pusateri. Now taken away there by McClellan, and McClellan will go ahead and bomb it back in to the Mudbug zone. 3-0 lead for the Warriors. The latest goal for Malikness. Down in deep behind the Oklahoma zone, behind the Oklahoma net. Up off the stick of Young. I thought it hit off the protective netting. It didn't. Now a left point shot there by Case got blocked. Ricochets back out to center. Puck now played there by DeLulio. Hard check. We got a whistle. Pushing and shoving right in front of us. That's DeLulio with Gagno. And we get a whistle. Someone's visor got popped off in the Oklahoma zone. Scores elsewhere in the South. Amarillo and New Mexico tied 1-1 in the opening period. El Paso has the early 1-0 lead over Lone Star from the NITEC Sports Center. Now centering feed. Right pad save made there by Kimbrell. That was a good job from the near corner there by McKay to put it on net. Now to the far side. Back the other way. Here's Sorensen a drive. And a shot was fought off there by Hodges. Back the other way. Here comes McKay coming around. Oh, and a left pad save made there by Kimbrell. That was a perfect feed from, I believe it was Hoagland. Here comes Hoagland right back in. Hoagland, right angle shot. Tough angle. And he gets the netting behind Kimbrell for a break in the action. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the second. 3-0 lead for Oklahoma. Adams, right corner, centering feet got blocked, and it deflected back out to center. Far side, Earhart up ahead there to Tremblay, who tries to squeeze a shot through. It got blocked. Well, we got gloves, we got sticks, all kinds of debris on the ice, it feels like. Here's Schooley, back the other way, snaps a shot on net. Blocker save made there by Hodges into the near corner. Earhart able to bank it up ahead, tipped around. Now Earhart battles for it. And through the middle, that's Tremblay off the knee of Case. Back the other way, Kish has it. Kish, and on the left point, grabbed through the middle there by Griner. To the far side there to Earhart. Mudbugs trying to get onside. And Tremblay fell down, lost his balance. Boy, Tremblay was barking for a call, and he might have had a legitimate gripe there. There was a lot of tying up there between him and his man. Far Oklahoma blue line. And now Wright works it back into his own zone. Carefully, hard hit. That was Barrett laying down some lumber. Near side of me, taken back now. Wright has it. Wright will go ahead and work his way in. Throw a shot on net, blocked in front there by Guerrero. It's a couple of big bodies in that near corner. Along into the far corner. Played around now. Guerrero's going to have to go chase it down in the near corner. Wolf Talby lifts it up ahead there to Barrett. Here comes the sneaky little Barrett coming into that far corner. Worked in deep into the Oklahoma zone. Mudbugs trying to push and claw their way back into this game. They're down 3-0 in game number 2 of the regular season. Through the right side, DeLulio's pass got blocked, and it bounces back into the Mudbug zone. Puck skipped around now through the middle. Grabbed there by Burleson. He'll nudge it up ahead. Barrett intercepted, but taken back there by Bednarik. To the left point now, grabbed there by DeLulio's pass, intercepted there by Kelly. And now Stock able to spin it back into the Oklahoma zone. Bednarik almost got blown up there by Pusateri. He got stopped. I think Pusateri was looking for some more damage on that lane. Through the corner now, deep in the Oklahoma zone. 11:40 remaining in the second. 3-0 lead for Oklahoma. Hard check into the boards there by Pusateri. Far side, through the middle. That's Lopez Corsi. He lost the edge on that puck. Pass broken up now through the neutral zone. Taken there by McClellan. McClellan dropped off there to Blue. Intercepted there by Semengo. Taken there by Young. Young outnumbered, waits for some Bugs to enter the zone. Now he lost an edge on that puck, now in front of us. Played right back into the Mudbug zone. Almost 9 minutes gone by here in the second. Oklahoma 3, the Mudbugs not yet. Right back into the near corner. Luger in his own zone. Taken there by Pusateri, who will power it back into the Oklahoma zone. All right, back into the far side. Cable trying to get around Gephardt. Gephardt throws it up ahead, far corner, deep in the Oklahoma zone. That's McKay, the third-year Mudbug, trying to make something happen. Down low behind the Oklahoma net. Luger cuts off the lane. Now good job there by Hoagland. Good forecheck help there by Adams. Now taken away and grabbed there by Luger. Far side, it goes to Cable. Cable comes in. Right side. He'll spin it around. He's got Hoagland on his back. Coming up on the midway point of this contest. Walking the line, top of the point. Kearney a blast. Smothered up there by a Hodges, and he will hold on to it. With 10:10 remaining here in the second. Once again, it is brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Oh, no, intercepted. Oh, what a glove save made there by Tyler Hodges. He had to get in front to make that point-blank save. Into the near corner, Earhard to the right of Hodges. Behind the Bugs net, far side. That's Owen Case up ahead onto the stick of Griner. Griner has it, far corner. He's got Tremblay with him. Griner kind of puts it into the boards, getting help there is Tremblay. Tremblay now battling for it along the walls. Mudbugs trying to battle, trying to shake this off the walls. Gagno's got it stuck up in a ditch into the far corner, and the puck now flipped back out to center. Through the middle. This is end-to-end action. Guerrero to Griner up off the stick of Tremblay. It was too far for him really to grab. Had a lot of muster on it. And now Kearney up off the far side boards, held in there, left point shot. That one goes wide on a shot there by Case. Here's Wolf Talby across, high slot, Rita blast. It went through traffic, and now the net gets popped off a little bit, stays on its moorings though, and now up ahead there to right through the middle. He'll go to the right side there to Kish. Kish gains the blue line into the Mudbug zone. The far corner, a lot of black jerseys for the Bugs. Good tie up there by Reed. 8:40 to go in the second. Mudbugs just trying to get something going. They're down by 3 as the puck is popped back out to center. Taken there right side there by Kelly. He'll swing it around and just swindle it back there to Burleson. Burleson will lead it up ahead. Right side to Lickness. Good stick there by Reed. Oh, and fanning on the pass there is Stock. Back the other way. Here comes Bednarik. Right wing circle. He comes in. He's got numbers. And he tried to throw one in front. It was smothered up there by Stock. Stock now will saddle it back into the Oklahoma zone as Barrett tried to beat out icing, but he came up just a hair short. Right back in deep in the Mudbug zone. Now, along that far corner. Now into the near corner. Looks like we got a penalty coming up. Something that happened away from my vantage point in the near corner. It's a roughing infraction. It's going against Sorensen, and this is a big opportunity for the Mudbugs. They're going to go right back on the Scott Powerline power play. Their second of the night. Boy, another big opportunity for the Mudbugs. Sorensen in for roughing. 8:02 remaining here in the second. Face-off won there by Oklahoma, and that's huge. Puck is gashed all the way down there by Wade. Taken there by his cousin Adams. Evan Adams through the middle. Adams drips it on back there to Semengo. Taken in there by McKay. McKay comes in now. He'll spin it back, and he'll set up shop. To the left point there to Semengo. Back to Adams. Semengo now left point throwing across. Right wing circle. Baird a blast. Blocked in front. Glove save, rather. That one got on net. Baird had a good look at it. And it's just the little things. Coach Soupy's got to like that. Nice glove save made there by Kimbrell. With 1:34 remaining on Sorensen's roughing infraction. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's, delivering the difference for Mudbugs Hockey, locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, and facility services for your company. Face-off won there by Barrett. Played back up top to Semengo. Spinning around there to Adams. Now near half wall there to Barrett. Played back up top to Adams. Across it goes to Semengo. Semengo across, top of the right wing circle. Barrett back up top to Adams. Adams through the bumper. It got blocked in front on a shot toward the net. Now Adams has it down low, trying to find McKay. It got broken up. Now McKay grabs it, the loose change. And Luger is there. Boy, Luger has been playing well tonight. He's been in every lane of the Bugs. Into the far corner, McKay. Over to Semengo, to the far corner there to McKay. Mudbugs keep the play alive. Around the horn now. Semengo, they crisscross. To the top of the right wing circle there to Barrett. Played back up top to Semengo. Semengo now down low it goes. Barrett, centering feed. They score! Ryan Barrett, he threw it in front. It might have hit off a deflection. It doesn't matter. It's a greasy goal. It's the first one of the 25-26 season, and it belongs to Ryan Barrett. Mudbugs on the board. It's a power play tally. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Great work from Samango and Adams to set up Barrett's first tally of this season. That goal comes at 13:06 of the second period. And now the Bugs able to work it in and churn it in to the Oklahoma zone. Bednarik played back out to center. Do the Mudbugs have some energy now? Everybody on their feet on that Mudbugs bench. Into the far corner. 6.5 remaining in the second. Might have hit off the skate of Kimbrell. I don't know if he expected that shot from Barrett from the right corner. But the 07 Bournes got the first goal of the 25-26 season for the Bugs, and it's a big one. It gives the Bugs some life in this one. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Falling on his keister is Tremblay. Boy, Tremblay's getting roughed up by Oklahoma right now, and he's going to start playing some angry hockey, and that's what the Mudbugs maybe want out of their guys. As the Bugs ice the puck all the way down. This one will come right back in to the Mudbug zone. Big hello to my good friend and a man who does a lot behind the scenes for us. That's Matt Nelson. He is tuned in tonight. One of my favorite people in the world. Boy, you always talk about getting that first one and then hope it kind of rains after that. Puck now just lofted all the way down there by Tremblay. Oh, good soft clear there by the Frenchman. A lot of energy now on the Shreveport bench. Played up off the near side. That's Blue. Has it through the middle. Played up ahead. Sorensen, top of the right wing circle. Fought off there by Hodges. Into the near corner. Guerrero to the far side. 5:25 to go in the second. 3-1 lead for Oklahoma. And a high, soft liner toward the net there by Kearney is gloved down there by Hodges. We get a break in the action. 3-1 Oklahoma. 5:22 to go in the second. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center in Oklahoma. 5:22 to go in the second. Ryan Barrett gets the Mudbugs on the board just a little bit earlier. And it's Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Face off to the left of Hodges. One there by Oklahoma. A shot there by Luger, blocked in front there by Lopez Corsi. Into the far corner, Lopez Corsi able just to snug it back out to center. Young was there, far side. Young able to just pop it up off the far side window, back out to center. Now played back in. Here's Wright for Oklahoma. Right shot blocked in front there by Case. And taken there by DeLulio. His pass gets broken up and Case is there. Case airmails up ahead. Airs a pass up ahead off the stick of Lopez Corsi. Couldn't handle it cleanly, so it goes back into the Mudbug zone. 4:40 to go here in the second. 3-1 lead for the Warriors. Far side. Up off the stick, Young couldn't get it in cleanly. Back out to center as the puck now is just wrapped right back into the near corner there by Case. Played back out to center. Far side, spun in there by Schooley. Now behind the Bugs net. Grabbed there by Reed. Near side, here's Barrett. Barrett comes in, they get onside. Barrett now drop back, Wolf Tolby a blast. And he whipped it wide of the Oklahoma net. It was tipped, so he'll stay in the Oklahoma net, Oklahoma zone rather. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Down Home Meat Sausage. Whether you're grilling outdoors, looking for some hearty and flavorful sausages for breakfast, or preparing a gumbo platter, Down Home Meats has the perfect sausage for all occasions. As a roller gets on net, Kimbrell will make the stop. So his shutout bid ends late here in the second. Right back out to center. As Oklahoma able to work it out to center. Uh-oh, Kish comes in. Shot toward the net, blocked in front there by Adams. Good lane coverage there by Adams. Now Kelly comes in, and it's an offside on Oklahoma. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Remy Pusateri will go one-on-one with old Dunkaroo, Duncan Welker. The digs with Dunk. Comes right back at you in our second intermission show. Big hello to the rest of the Welker family. Tuning tonight, Miss Tanya, along with Miss Annie Welker. Those are the significantly better half of the Welker family. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just assuming, and smartly assuming, I might add. Right back into the Mudbugs zone around that far side boards. Kearney trying to hold the zone. He cannot. Oh, he did? Oh, I thought it was out. Coming right back in toward the net. Bednar gets his stick tied up. Good job defensively there by Adams. Into the far corner. Stocks pass too far there for Bear. Bear's going to try to chase it down. Oh, good job there by Bear to wave off icing. Now Wolf Tolby thrown off the back heel of Stock. Bear keeps the play alive. Played to the left point, held in. I think he did. Oh, wow. I thought Reed held it in. He didn't. Just bounced over his stick. And it's an offside on the Bugs. Stock now getting messed with. So he just decides to take good stock of Bednarik. And now a little pushing and shoving from Adams. This one's getting a little weird. Now McClellan tied up with Reed. And now Easton shoving around Kearney. This one getting a little frisky right in front of us. And now a little pushing and shoving from Reed. Is that McClellan? It is. Officials trying to get a handle on this. Reed says, let me go. Let's go. Reed not backing down. McClellan's nose got busted open, maybe? He's got blood flowing. McClellan's gone. Reed's gone for a while. And now Wolf Tolby's starting to bark around. Adams not backing down. Easton, the big man, is going to get pushed away. McClellan's gone. Reed's gone for a while. And we'll get that sorted out in just a second. This one's going to be a lot to sort it out because it really just kind of started innocently. A little shove, tap, face wash kind of from Adams in the Oklahoma side of things. And then it just kind of festered like a fat sore on a lip, and it didn't go away. And now we're going to get this all sorted out. There's going to be one of each. Easton's going in, Kearney's going in. Sorensen begins to continue to yak in front of that Oklahoma bench. And we will get this all sorted out in just a second. 3:04 remaining in the second. The Mudbugs are in this game. They're down by a pair, 3-1. I'll remind our Mudbugs fans, our first viewing party of the season will come up not this Friday, but the following Friday, September 26th. It'll be at our Bossier City location. The Mudbugs will take on the Maryland Black Bears, 11:45 a.m. puck drop. Lunch with the Bugs. Join us at the Buffalo Wild Wings Bossier City location for our viewing party. Lots of fun. Wings, beers, sports, Mudbugs hockey. What better than that? Mudbugs will be at the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Face off far Oklahoma blue line. Greiner to take the draw. One there by Greiner. Near side, that's Tremblay. He'll go ahead and spear it in. Along to the near side, Oklahoma's got it. They'll level it up ahead. Left side there to right. Right can't wiggle it in deep, but he takes his own change. Comes through the middle, battling for it, and grabbed there by Guerrero. So we skate on 5-on-5. Down low behind the Oklahoma net. Taken there by Wright. He'll whack it up ahead. Nudged in forward there by Iwinski. Forced around the far side boards there to Earhard. Up ahead there to Tremblay. He'll sweep it in. Oh boy, hard check into the boards. Coach Soupy was barking for a call. Tremblay took the brunt end of that one. 2:10 remaining in the second. Pass too far there for Gephardt to grab. Luger up ahead there to Cable. And now taken away there by Gephardt. He'll get it around there to Earhard. Earhard to the far corner. Spins it around. Looking for some help, so he'll go ahead and delve it in down low. Dished in front. That was Greiner looking onto the stick of Pusateri cutting through the middle. Didn't get much on it. Now right back in to the Mudbug zone. Grabbed there by Greiner. Greiner smacks it up off the far side boards right back out to center. Now just pushed along there by Barrett. He's got the only goal for the Bugs in this season so far. And in this game, now the puck goes into the protective netting for a break in the action. 3-1 lead for Oklahoma. $1:27 remaining here in the second period. It's 2s and 10s for Reed and McClellan. No, they just got 10s, rather. Sorry. Just 10s for McClellan and Reed. Kearney and Easton both got 2-minute minors for roughing. Case a shot toward the net from the top of the near circle. Blocked in front. Burleson to the far side. Spun toward the net. Stick save made there by Kimbrell on a shot from the left point. There by Young. Into the near corner. Mudbugs continue to battle. Case chopped back out to center. Right in front of us. That's Stock. He'll go ahead and checker it into the far corner. 1 minute to go here in the middle frame. 3-1 lead for Oklahoma. Taken there by Bednarik. Bednarik now rumbles his way in. Good back check there by Adams. Mudbugs trying to get through the neutral zone. And now up off the near side. And Adams comes in. We got a penalty coming up. I think it's going against Oklahoma. It's Luger who's going in. And he was charging the official. Boy, what a huge opportunity here with 45 seconds. The Mudbugs are going to get a power play. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Luger's going in. Can the Mudbugs creep closer? It's all brought to you by Scott Powerline. Long time standing corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face off to the left of Kimbrell. Mudbugs trying to get that draw they can. Now the puck yanked, held in there by Adams. Adams now rolls it to the left point. Now play back up top, intercepted. Uh-oh, right back the other way. Coming in, fumbling around now. A wrister, and he shot it wide. That was Wade, who beat out his cousin. Back checking, which was Adams. Right back in, Oegland. Over to Barrett. Back to Hoagland, toward the net. Glove save right in front by Kimbrell. Boy, that one as personal as it could get, as Adams had it, then lost it, and his cousin Ronnie Wade came in on a break. The two very close. I'm sure just as competitive at the same time. I don't think I can play a relative. That would just get messy for me. Deep. Oklahoma wins the draw. Stock can't grab it. Now the puck smacked up off the far side window and played onto the stick of Schooley, and he'll just go ahead and sail it back in the Mudbug zone. That'll just about do it for the period, and the Mudbugs just want to hold on to this. They'll have about 1:19 of power play time carrying on over into the third period. But Ryan Barrett gets the Mudbugs on the board late in the second. It's Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Duncan Welker chats it up with Remy Pusateri, one of the Mudbugs leaders on this team. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back to the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic. Now I'm sitting here with Mudbugs defenseman number 6, Remy Pusateri, one of 6 returners on the year. This is his second full year, second and a half overall year as a Shreveport Mudbug. So Remy, welcome on to the second intermission. Doing all right, Remy. The question is, how are you?
Phenomenal. Happy to be back.
Good to know. On Tuesday, if I remember correctly, you were named as part of the captain group alongside McKay and Jonah Jasser.
Yes, very honored for that, yes.
Good. So, first thing is, how was your summer?
Summer was phenomenal. Traveled quite a bit around Europe.
Where to? Oh, around Europe, you said?
Yep. Flew into Stockholm, Barcelona, and a little bit around the Mediterranean there.
Good. I had a bit of a European vacation myself. Went to Amsterdam and Scotland, came right back home. So, a bit of a European vacation inside the Mudbugs roster, I suppose. But I digress. Next question I got for you. Like I mentioned a few seconds ago, actually, you were named part of that leadership group with a lot of experienced guys. One thing I have to ask, though, what is one thing, if you just pick one thing, that is different from last year's team that unfortunately went out in the first round against Corpus, rather the second overall round against Corpus, to this year's team? Basically just saying, what's one thing that has been different so far? I know it's early, but, never hurts to get that first impression out of the way.
I feel like the commitment to the systems, commitment to having a great culture in the room, just commitment all around on everyone's role.
Absolutely. Having that commitment, I think, is important, especially with a historic franchise such as the Mudbugs that has built itself on a legacy of commitment and teammanship. I think is the best thing there. Carrying on here. So, like I said, you are a returner, but if there's any newcomers, tell us how you got into hockey, Remy.
I didn't start till I was about 8, so it's pretty late compared to most, but my aunt had season tickets to the Avalanche.
Wow.
So I would go and watch those games and wanted to try.
Right around that time, if I remember correctly, was it right around the time McKinnon was starting? Or?
Yes. O'Reilly was there, Tyson Berry, all those guys.
Good. I just want to make sure I had my hair right of Avalanche hockey. I almost said Sakic, but I'm like, no.
Oh my goodness, how old do you think I am?
People say that to me all the time. But nonetheless, let's move on from that a little bit. What's the billet life been like? Any roommates with you, or just?
Billet life is awesome. I love my family. I live with the Reeves, and I have one billet brother, Richard Commandant. He's out with a concussion right now, so haven't
saw him
seen
at
much
camp a
of
little
him.
bit.
Yep, just
Good dude, good player.
Awesome guy.
Hopefully we see him at some point, either in a Mudbug jersey or just see him in well wishes and well spirits. But nonetheless, we move on. I'm sitting here with Mudbugs defenseman number 6, Remy Pusateri, like I mentioned, one of 6 returners on the year. Now, Remy, did you always at the defensive position? Were you always at the back of the line, sort of? Or were you always, or did you do something else?
I started off as a center.
Really?
I was the biggest guy out there. I was probably the strongest, too. I mean, from the time I could remember, I was always a head taller than everyone. So
Right.
like a big body center was kind of my role. And then once I started getting to like actual systems in hockey and not just running around, I moved to defense.
Absolutely. That's kind of how I was when I did play youth hockey, even with the junior Mudbugs back in the day. I was always that bigger center. I had a couple coaches move me to defense, but worked out for what it was. Carrying on, and we get into a bit of that Mudbug question I was gonna ask you about earlier. This Mudbugs team has a lot of potential, a lot of chances to go very far from what I've heard. What is the one thing that you want to see out of this team besides what you'd already mentioned, that commitment? What's one thing you want to see going forward?
Just everyone get better. Truly, if everyone gets 1% better every day, man, we're going to be a great team by the end of the
Absolutely.
year. Even by January, we're going to be miles above everyone else.
Good. All right. Well, I'm going to kind of move to a comedic sort of things here. Well, maybe not comedic, but a little less hockey, a little less personal, but nonetheless, who's been your favorite guy to deal with so far? With?
What do you mean by deal with?
Well, not deal with, but how do I put this nicely without upsetting anyone? Favorite guy to be around, I guess, outside of Mr. Commandant, as we mentioned earlier.
I mean, I love hanging out with Duke. Me and Duke go way back. I mean, we were talking the other day. I played him when I was 14, and I had a nasty hit on him, and he's like, he'll hate me forever for it, but we're brothers at the end of the day.
Yeah, good. That is good. Now, who's the guy that, how do I put this nicely, like I said, without upsetting anyone? Who's the guy you want to put a little bit more pressure on?
I mean, I want the best out of the young guys, totally, but me and McKay don't see eye to eye most days. But
Really?
Well, there's not a lot we can relate to, so
That's fair.
We like to compete against each other.
That's good. Competition is always needed. Now, favorite staff member to deal with, and remember, you're sitting across from somebody. No, I'm kidding. Favorite staff member to be around.
Favorite staff member? Honestly, Soupy. I love the way he sees the game. I would love to talk to him for hours about the game and about even like our penalty kill. Like
that's his baby, as Chet Yoder will always say, and probably has said at least once or twice on the broadcast. Most interesting staff member to be around?
Probably Hunter, our new athletic trainer. I'm getting to know him.
Hunter Robinson,
Yes.
part of the Willis Knighton Health Athletic Training family. So
Picking his brain a little bit, seeing what he's about. He's part of family now. So.
absolutely, he joined us from the Savannah Ghost Pirates of the East Coast Hockey League. But move on. Last question I got for you here, Remy. Who's one opponent you want to face and want to just bring that Mudbug energy to?
Amarillo.
Amarillo. I wonder why.
Amarillo. I want a piece of that.
Wouldn't have to do anything with former Mudbugs associate / assistant head coach Michael Hill, would it?
No comment.
Fair enough. All right. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Remy, for coming on. We'll be back with more after these messages in the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
For those that have fallen, I say, get up. For those that are asleep, I say, wake up. For those that are seated, I say, rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
Welcome back into the Blazers Ice Center in Oklahoma City. Ryan Barrett able to tally the first goal of the Mudbugs season, and it's got them in this game. They're very much in it. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Shots on goal 20-18 in favor of the Bugs. Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Delta Utilities. You know what's below. Call 811 to locate buried utilities at least 2 days before digging into any project. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that the Louisiana Association of the Blind is a proud core partner of Mudbugs hockey, and they are hosting the second annual Eyeball, which will be held Saturday, October 25th at Live Casino in Bossier City. Don't worry, the Bugs are on the road, so come dressed in your best costume for a chance to win $1,000 in cold hard cash. Experience the haunted forest, have your fortune told, and dance the night away with our dueling DJs. You have to be 21 or older to attend. Buy your tickets now at lablind.com. Mudbugs will skate from left to right, or right to left, rather. Mudbugs win the draw. Barrett toward the net. Oh, boy, and he shot it wide. Mudbugs on the power play. Still 1:08 remaining in it. Into the near circle. Grab there by Hoagland. Hoagland now behind the Oklahoma net. Plays it back up top to the right point there to Barrett. Across there to Adams. To the near side. Semengo a shot. Fought off there by Kimbrell. And the puck is punched all the way down. Mudbugs scored on the power play in the latter half of the second. Trying to do it in the early stages of the third and get even closer. Up ahead, here's Semengo, tough angle shot, they score! I believe it was McKay who tipped it home, and the Mudbugs are one goal closer. It's another power play goal. This one's in the third. The Mudbugs are within one. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 1. Boy, great work from McKay to get net front and get his team one goal closer. And boy, a early minute goal in the third, something Oklahoma did last night. The Mudbugs deliver tonight, and we got a one-goal game. This one 44 seconds in to the third period. Now we have a little bit of a stoppage of play in this game. We'll take a break as well. 3-2 in favor of Oklahoma. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
For those that have fallen, I say get up. For those that are asleep, I say wake up. For those that are seated, I say rise. It is time. The world needs what we possess. The only hope for a dark world is the light of Jesus Christ. Let your light so shine.
Thank you for tuning in to this Word of God Ministries message.
There was a review on that goal. It's a good goal from the lead official. Boy, I think what Oklahoma was challenging was that it hit off a body part, perhaps the hand of McKay. The official says it's a good goal. It's McKay's first of the season, and he is now 1 goal, 1 assist tonight. Mudbugs are within 1. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Couple of power play goals in this game. Now along the end boards. Puck swung around the far side boards all the way down. Here's a chance for McKay. He's going to grab the loose biscuit. A minute gone by in the third. Puck behind the Oklahoma net. Samango and Barrett get the helpers, and they are all multi-pointed this evening. Fast, dropped off the Lickness, back to Fast, the give and go, thrown across, trying to find Bednarik. It was had too much steam on it. Back the other way, here comes Hoagland. Dropped off to McKay, back to Hoagland, into the far corner. Shot got blocked. Played back out to center. Oklahoma's outnumbered. They'll come through the middle. And Bednarik will just go ahead and bang it into the Mudbug zone. Intercepted. Sorensen back the other way. Here he comes. Tough angle save made there by Hodges. And he will hold on to it. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Boy, the Mudbugs don't need to get caught up in this. They got all the momentum in the world after scoring the latest 2 goals in this game. Barrett and McKay, a couple of returning Bugs with the tallies. Face off to the left of Hodges. Young to take the draw against Fast. Young wins it. Now swung around the far side boards there by Easton. He'll get it all the way down deep in the Oklahoma zone. Into the near corner. Good forecheck there by Young. Play back up top to Adams. Adams now will go and wheel it in down low. There to Young, trying to bank it. In front now, a shot toward the net. Save made there by Kimbrell. Adams holds his own. Adams now on over the right point. Across. Fired toward the net there by Easton, and he got the glass. A little too much muster on it. Up ahead. Too far there for Sorensen. Icing waved off. Into the near corner. Taken there by Easton. Up ahead now, right side there to Samango. He'll go ahead and rope it in. Into the far corner. 2.5 gone by here in the third. We got a 1-goal game. Into the near side. That's Case. Case now up near us. Swatted in there by Tremblay. Oklahoma 3, the Mudbugs 2. They're getting to get things rolling here. Iwinski, 2-on-1, back the other way. Oh, what a body block there by Guerrero as he broke up that 2-on-1 odd man rush. Back the other way, tipped in front, fought off there by Hodges. Off the stick of right, into the near corner. Tied up, Wade. In front, backhander. Intercepted there by Stock, and Stock will go ahead and yank it all the way down into the Oklahoma zone. Intercepted. Tremblay throws an air haymaker toward the net. Up off the stick of Stock. Into the near corner. Down low, trying to fight for it. That's Gagno. Gagno up to the far side. Intercepted. Pusateri, one of the Mudbuggers, fires one toward the net. Smothered up there by Kimbrell. Pusateri was looking for a rebound. None to be had. Boy, you can just feel the energy on this game, in this game. Along the far corner, Hoagland, tough angle shot, got blocked. Now into the far corner, Mudbugs battling. Into the far corner now. Up off the near side boards all the way down. Deep in the Oklahoma zone. Barrett. His pass intercepted. And now Barrett going to take all the way back. Drop it off there to Easton. And now the puck taken there by McKay. McKay, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's got a pretty good game so far. And the Mudbugs trying to find the equalizer. That one passed, missed everybody. Should be icing on Oklahoma, and it will be. Boy, there's a lot of barking going on that Oklahoma bench, and looks like the lead official just gave Mick Berge a stern warning. Boy, that one was quite fiery from the lead official. A lot of tension on that Oklahoma bench right now. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the third. One there by the Bucks. Toward the net, Guerrero. He sent one toward the net, now back out to center. And now Guerrero rings it into the near corner. Played around to the far corner. Now far half wall, right point. Lopez Corsi trying to just slip it into that far corner. He does. Now on over to Wolf Talby. Wolf Talby, far half wall, thrown across through the slot, toward the net. DeLulio shot, and it's stopped there by Kimbrell. Wholesale line change for both teams. Face off left wing circle. Face off looked like a draw. Mudbugs hold the zone. Semengo a blast from the left wing circle. Smothered up there by Kimbrell. .5:23 gone by here in the third. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you all about it. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. And here comes Oklahoma. Right back in. Good move there by Wade. Good stick tie up there by Young. Up off the near side boards and touched out of trouble there by Pusateri. Good soft clear there by the Bugs leader. Behind the Oklahoma net. Kelly to Wade. Wade intercepted. No, taken there by Wright. Wright now going to lug it in. He's outnumbered. Goes to the far corner and gets dragged down. Kind of awkwardly there by Adams. Into the near corner, Gephardt. Behind the Bugs net. To Adams. Adams fighting for it. Mudbugs trying to get position. Gephardt up ahead to the near side there to Duke Earhart. Earhart just smacks a pass into the far corner there to his roommate, Stock. Played into the near corner. Cable trying to hold on to it. Case just goes ahead and checkers it into that far corner. Now Schooley sledges it around the near side boards. We got a whistle. Case came in around that near corner. The net's off its mooring. And we get a break in the action. Mick Berge, the Oklahoma coach, getting warned if he comes up with one more, I guess you can say, disgusting word, magic word, he's going to be tossed out of this game. McKay trying to hold the zone. He'll take it back out to center. Ran out of room in that corner. Now far side. Oh, that's a good stick. Bear trying to come in clean. Now Case going to grab it, and he'll filter it back into the Oklahoma zone. Played off the near side boards. Good hard hit there by Adams. McKay's going to grab it, get around the official. Mudbugs got numbers. McKay toward the net. Save made there by Kimbrell. It was rattling around his pads. Played back out to center. Barrett gets position to the near corner. We got a whistle. Pushing and shoving. Boy, Burleson and Adams got tied up. I think they're both going. They're both going. Burleson's going in. Adams is going in. Bednarik got warned. And the officials are getting a handle on this game. You might see me in the screen right above the officials. I apologize. I got that ugly green and gray tie. I apologize about that. Oh, they gave Adams 4 minutes. Boy, the Mudbugs were fearing that they were going to get the additional 2 minutes, so Oklahoma gets a power play. Boy, and that's what Coach Soupy feared. They were going to even it up, but the initial penalty was on Adams. They saw the punch to the face. Nothing the Bugs can do there with 12:45 remaining in the third. First choice personnel penalty kill will get on the ice, and this is a big one. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 2. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by First Trust Home Loans, one of the newer corporate partners of Bugs Hockey. Face off to the right of Hodges. Face off, tied up into the far corner. Lickness to the left point. Kelly, far half wall, settling it down. Shot there by Lickness, got blocked, and the puck is skipped all the way down. Earhart in on the forecheck. Carefully, Kimbrell goes to the far side there to Kelly. Up ahead, right side, over to Lickness. Lickness gains a zone, right side, spins it around near half wall. He'll walk the line and set up shop. Kelly down low to Bednarik. Bednarik drops it off to Kish. Kish, tough angle, right angle, shot there by Wade. Glove down there by Hodges, and he wants to hold on to it. They had to reset that clock. That's what the lead official was talking about. I think that clock stopped. They're going to go to 12:06. This face-off will go in the right wing circle to the left of Hodges. Boy, it's a good one, folks. Mudbugs right in there. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 2. Face-off tied up, and Oklahoma wins the draw. Kelly near half wall, there to Kish. Kish toward the net, glove down there by Hodges, and he wants to hold on to it. So they got Adams for a couple of roughs, and then they got Burleson for the cross-check. And when we get an illegal draw, Griner's going to get tossed. And Wolf Talby's going to get in there. Big hello to the Wolf Talbys tuned in tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina. Right back out to center. Oklahoma going backwards now. They move it up the ice. Here's Lickness, lost the edge of the puck, and Griner able to window shop it off the far side window and all the way down. Now the far corner. Oh, boy, Wolf Talby found Griner for a shorthanded opportunity. Got broken up. Reed now. Mudbugs have time. They're going to hold. Oh, I thought they had a little more time than that. Case didn't look at that clock carefully. Boy, Brett Smith was screaming at Case to hold that. It's easier on the bench, a little harder on the ice. Now Sorensen, far circle, fast with some space. Fought off there by Hodges with a screaming of a shot. Now along the end boards, into the near corner. Case fighting for it. Behind the Bugs net. Taken to the left point. Grabbed there by Sorensen. Sorensen, a snapper, and he shot it wide. Kicks around. Mudbugs battle for it, and the Mudbugs get it out of trouble. Here's Griner, one man to beat. Oh, and Griner tried to get it in deep, or tried to shake and bake, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Great job by the first choice personnel penalty kill. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. We're down to 10:35 remaining in the third. Oklahoma 3, Shreveport 2. Far side, Luger. Into the near side, up off the stick of Iwinski. He'll go ahead and swindle it in. McKay waits. He's got Barrett with him up ahead there to McKay. Through the middle. He'll just go ahead and drop it into open ice there for Barrett to grab. Barrett into the near corner. Getting help there is McKay. Stolen away. It's a good job there by Iwinski. Back the other way, right side. Up through the middle. Grabbed there nicely by McKay. Up ahead there to Barrett. Barrett splits the D. Barrett up back to McKay. McKay trying to find it, and he just lost an edge on that puck. The ice a little tough right now. It's a little chewed up. 9:45 to go in the third. And now grabbed there by Kearney. Kearney up off the far side window as it's banked in deep into the Mudbug zone. Played around far half wall. Gagno a shot, stick save, rebound chance. Another stop made there by Hodges. Guerrero will softly just shuffle, board it up ahead there to Stock. Stock spins it around. Shot toward the net, smothered up there by Gagno. Puck now caromed up off the near side boards. Reed has it to the far side there to Guerrero. Up off the stick of Tremblay, and he'll deflect it on net, and that's a good play there by Tremblay because that deflection is going to force Kimbrell to cover it up for a deep face-off in the Oklahoma zone. (9:10) remaining in the third. Mudbugs fighting and clawing in this one. Trying to find the equalizer. Mudbugs win the draw to the right point. Settled down there by Easton. Toward the net. Tipped in front. A save made. Samango was in front trying to settle it down. And the puck sputtered but not out. Earhart down low. Along the end boards. To the near corner there to Lickness. Into the near corner. Kish has it. Kish softly wrists it up ahead there to Lickness. Lickness will whack it up off the far side boards. Easton dropped off there to Earhart. Taken away. Now to the right side. Gaining the zone. Bednarik. Bednarik through the slot, and we got a traffic accident. Big hit there by Case. Into the tough angle shot. Fought off there by Hodges. McClellan toward the net. Eaten up there by Easton. He can't clear though. Now Samango chopped up ahead there to Earhart. Mudbugs will try to get somewhat of a change. They will. Here comes Luger with numbers over to Sorensen. Down low there to Luger. 3-2 lead for the Warriors. Time starting to become a factor. Down to 8 minutes left in this baby. Into the near side, that's Wolf Talby. Here comes the North Carolina kid. Along the left side, dropped off to DeLulio. He'll go down low now to Wolf Talby. Played in deep. Played now into the near half wall. Lopez Corsi to Gephardt a shot. Hit a body in front. Into the far corner. Pusateri whacks one. Save made there by Kimbrell. Into the far corner. Mudbugs continue to battle. Up off the near side window. The puck is laced all the way down. DeLulio up ahead to Wolf Talby. To the far corner. Oklahoma has it. That's right. The left side, stolen away there by DeLulio, and right, able to nudge it in to the Mudbug zone. Played up ahead now, DeLulio up off the stick of Lopez Corsi. Mudbugs need some numbers in deep in the Oklahoma zone. 7:05 to go in the third. It's the Warriors 3, the Mudbugs 2. It's going to be a great finish as the Mudbugs are working hard behind the Oklahoma net. To the left point now. Reed to the right point. Guerrero a shot. Stick save made there by Kimbrell. Played around to the near corner. Barrett tough angle shot. Right pad save made there by Kimbrell. Barrett now down low. Cutting through the slot. McKay didn't get much on it as it dribbled wide of the short side. Into the far corner. Mudbugs stay with it. Kearney. Loose puck. He'll go ahead and whip it up off the near side boards. Not out, though. Held in there. Slot. Barrett shot. He scores! Ryan Barrett goes top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. And we're all even. 3-3 in the third with 6:28 to go. Ryan Barrett with the biggest game as a Mudbug. And he finds the equalizer. And we're all even, 3-3. What great work from Barrett. And the Mudbugs bench lit up like a Christmas tree right now. 13:32 into the third. We're all even. To the near side, Tremblay. As we continue to work behind the Oklahoma net. Played around now to the near side. Far side, Schooley coming in with some numbers. Shot blocked. Left point shot, dribbling around. Oh, big save made there by Hodges. In front was Knutson. And now the puck deflects out of play. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Ryan Barrett with a wiring blast from the slot. As he's able to get the Bugs even. Oh, what a game for Barrett. 3 goals tonight, 3-point night for Carter McKay, and Evan Hoagland gets on the point sheet on that one. Toward the net. Oh, a little saucer of a direction there by Kish. Now a shot through the slot. That one sticked away there by Reed. Mudbugs battling. 3-3 game. Puck now smashed all the way down. Kimbrell to the far side. 5.5 to go in the third. Into the near side. Back behind the Oklahoma net. 3-3 game. Back out to center, right in front of us. That one now just lobbed all the way down. Should be icing on Oklahoma. The officials tried to prevent the change. Now they're going to remember who got on. Face off deep in the Oklahoma zone. 5:16 remaining in regulation. The Mudbugs, who were down 3-0 in this game in the second, have clawed back with a pair of goals from Ryan Barrett and one from McKay right in the middle. To the right side, that's Wolf Tolby. He'll go ahead and wrist it in. Now into the far corner. Lopez Corsi battles for it. Case, good kick to hold the zone. And now the puck is spun all the way back out to the neutral zone and nailed in there by Sorensen. Behind the Bugs net. Thrown in front. Left pad save. Rebound chance. Oh, what a kick save made there by Hodges. He saved the game. We stay tied at 3. Lost his stick. It was Wolf Tolby. That's going to be a penalty. They're going to get him out of the net. Extra attacker for the Bugs. Guerrero on over to Case. Why was the whistle blown? Brett Smith, oh, maybe it was touched by Oklahoma. Oh, the net came off its mooring. That's what happened. Forgive me. And the Mudbugs will go back on the power play, where they have 2 power play goals already in this game. 4:28 to go in the third. A break in the action, I believe. Nope. The official deked me. His faceoff's going to go to the left of Kimbrell. Hoagland to take the draw from the right wing circle. Face-off tied up one there by the Bugs. To the right point, Adams. To the far corner, it goes to Barrett. Barrett toward the net. It got blocked in front. Backhander toward the net. Oh, boy, what a save made there by Kimbrell. It was off the stick. McKay was there. That one handcuffed Kimbrell a bit. But he's able to keep it out with 4:18 left in regulation. Face off left wing circle. Hoagland is going to do it again. No, he got kicked out. McKay. Left wing draw. He'll take it. 1:50 remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. And now getting kicked out is DeRosa. So Schooley will go in. Boy, that Bugs bench is rowdy and alive to my right. Behind the Oklahoma net. Played around to the right point. Held in there by Barrett. Barrett coming in now. Delves it in down low. McKay will squirm it around into the near corner for Semengo. Now in there was Hoagland. Down along the end boards. McKay plays it back now to Semengo along the left point. Mudbugs have time to the top of the point now, far circle. There to Bear, played back up top to Adams. Adams, right point, dropped off there to Bear. Bear toward the net. Oh, it hit a stick in front. It goes into the near corner. Semengo holds the zone. Held in there by Adams. To the far half wall. Through the slot. Oh, Hoagland fanned as he threw a shot through the bumper. Now along the end boards, Hoagland chops it over to Semengo. Oklahoma's got some tired skaters. Top of the right wing circle. Bear toward the net. Stick save. Made there by Kimbrell, and it deflects into the protective netting. We stayed tied 3-3 with 3:23 to go. Face off right wing circle. Griner to take the draw. And he wins it to the right point there to Case. Case, far half wall there to Griner. Griner down low, it goes to Stock. Stock along the near corner, back up top to Tremblay. Tremblay to the right point there to Case. Far half wall, Griner dribbles it down low to Earhard. Back up top, Case, a ripper, blocked in front. There was a scrambling biscuit. Oh boy, the puck was never covered up. But the official lost sight of the puck, so he whistled it down. Boy, the Mudbugs upset about that sequence. Stock was in the official's face. But like I said, the rule is if the official can't see the puck, he's got to whistle that down. Down to 33 seconds left on this power play, brought to you by Scott Powerline. Face off, tied up, and taken there by Wade. And Wade's going to go ahead and shovel it up off the far side boards and all the way down. One last rush here for the Bugs on this power play. Semengo over to Adams, across there to McKay. McKay smooths it in, shot toward the net. He was looking for the far bar, and he just missed. To the right point, and the puck now just clobbered all the way down there by Luger, and that'll do it. That's a big kill. Back to 5-on-5 with 2:28 to go here in the third. We're deadlocked at 3. Along the right side, Luger gonna go ahead and love tap it into the Mudbug zone. Now Bear, big game for him, 3-point night. Along the end boards, played around to the far side. He'll get up ahead there to Hoagland. Good hard check through the middle now. Played back into the Mudbug zone and deflected back out to center and worked right back in. Good job there by DeLulio. Far side, Adams. Up off the stick. And now taken. Far side there by Wolf Talby. Wolf Talby, little lane. Wolf Talby going to try to wrap it around. Throws it in front. And Lickness now just drops it into some open space to that far corner. $1:25 to go in the third. Reed and the Bugs got to be careful now as they drift back in their own zone. Adams. The near side there to Wolf Talby. He'll go through the middle to DeLulio. DeLulio skates in. He's got Lopez Corsi behind him, but he's got to come off. Something happened to Lopez Corsi. Now along the left side. Oh, hard hip check there by Adams on his man Gagnon. Up off the skate, taken there by Earhard. Down to a minute left in regulation. Puck scooted forward there by Earhard. Near side. Now played back out to center. Case up off the stick. Young, right point. Works it in down low there for Earhard. Taken away there by Fast. Up ahead. Icing waved off. Sorensen beat it out in front. Good stick there by Guerrero on a centering feed. Now the puck is speared up off the near side board. It's going to be icing. Mudbugs need a stall job here. I thought that was deflected. Mudbugs have a timeout in their back pocket. Both teams do. I would have to say Coach Soupy wants to save that. With 23 seconds remaining in regulation. He's asking how his guys feel, and there it is. Okay, I just read Coach Soupy's mind. Then I thought he wasn't going to keep it, but he figures he has to call it. We stayed tied 3-3 with 23 seconds to go in regulation. Timeout on the ice. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to the Blazers Ice Center. If you're just joining us, it was all Oklahoma early, but it has been all Mudbugs late. Ryan Barrett with a pair of goals, Carter McKay with one in the middle between that. And the Mudbugs are all even with the Warriors 3-3 with 23 seconds to go in the third. Coach Soupy uses his timeout to get the board out and draw up a lot of certain situations that could occur. This faceoff is going to be deep in the Mudbug zone. Faceoff to the left of Hodges. Tied up and played back. Burleson, a shot through traffic. It ricochets into the far corner. Mudbugs got to tie that puck up deep. 10 seconds to the near side there to Guerrero. Guerrero going to lace it back out to center. There's a chance. Fumbling around, the Mudbugs have a chance. Earhart a shot, he scores! Earhart beats the buzzer with 1.7 seconds to go. The Mudbugs lead 4-3. Duke drops the nuke, and the Mudbugs have their first lead of the night, 4-3. What a blast from Earhart from the short side. And Oklahoma is stunned, and all the Mudbugs fans who made the trip down are enjoying this bad boy. Duke Earhart at 19:58. Oklahoma dropped pipe bombs all night, but Duke delivered the nuke for the game winner with 1.7 seconds to go, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, the Mudbugs 4, Oklahoma 3. The Bugs have clawed the mountain. Down by 3 in this game. A pair of goals from Barrett. Carter McKay got one in the middle, and Duke Earhart gets the game winner at 19:58. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Warriors 3. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in. All smiles on the Mudbugs bench as they go back into the locker room, and it'll be a happy bus ride home. The Mudbugs were down 3-0. Ryan Barrett got them on the board in the second. Then they got a goal closer early in the third as Carter McKay was able to tap one home. After a review, the Mudbugs had that goal upheld. Then they tied the game up late in the third with about 6 minutes left from Ryan Barrett. And then at 19:58, Duke Earhart, kind of on a broken play, finds the game winner. Wow, what a performance from Mudbugs hockey. They never died in this game. They stayed with it, and they get the game winner. What a performance from the whole Mudbug squad. They never died, and they kept coming. They kept coming. They kept coming. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Warriors 3. Join us next Friday night for the opening series, our home opener. 7-Eleven Puck Drop. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Mudbugs go to 1-1 on the season. Tyler Hodges gets the win in net. He had to hang in there, and he did that. That'll wrap things up for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Final score, once again, the Bugs 4, the Warriors 3 in comeback fashion.